You missed a bit. All right. I'll save you the bother.
What are you doing at the front door?
Special delivery.
Oh, is that it?
What were you expecting?
Well, coming round at this hour and I'm thinking a lovely gift at the very least.
Postman could have seen you like that.
At least he never comes empty-handed.
Can I come in?
I've got my reputation to think of. What do you want?
I thought you might like a trip out. Spot of lunch, bit of Christmas shopping. Thought that might do the trick.
Wait round the back. I'll be right down.
Oh, I know, babe. I can't wait for you to get back.
Do you have to take that in here?
All right, gorgeous. Thinking of you. Bye.
Shadrach.
You know, it's a pity there isn't sort of a little chapel right here on the grounds.
Frank Tate probably had it bulldozed for the tennis court.
Well, maybe we should just book the cathedral and have done with it.
How many were you thinking of inviting?
Well, I have at least 100 relatives and then 150 of my closest friends. Your face. I'm just teasing, sweetheart. I'd be perfectly happy with half a dozen people in the village church.
Would you?
That's what you want, isn't it?
I don't think the people of the village would be too happy.
Well, to hell with them. It's our wedding day. We'll get married where and when we please, won't we, sweetheart?
I'll have a word with Ashley.
Oh, I'm just going to see him now. And I was thinking we should book somewhere for the wedding night.
You're not the only one that feels let down.
Oh, really, Gray? And why are you feeling let down? You couldn't find a pretty enough companion in the park?
I really will try to make sure it never happens again.
Oh, I've just had this terrible sense of déjà vu.
I don't want to lose you, Purdy.
You know, I used to believe you when you said that. But I just don't know anymore.
Ready then?
You took your time. I thought you sneaked off.
Worth the wait, though, eh?
You look great.
So, where we going?
Harrogate.
Oh, if you like.
I thought shopping in the arcade and then on all this nice little curry house down a back street.
I don't think so, Jimmy. You got dressed up to go for a curry.
Well, I just thought we could get lunch over and then we could...
And then we could what?
Tell you what, why don't you choose the restaurant?
Yeah, I think that'd be the best.
Quick, get in.
Jimmy?
Has the dust settled yet?
I'm not sure she's going to forgive me this time.
I'm sure she will.
Oh, no, Mum, you've got to promise me not to interfere.
Grayson, I think
I mean it. Stay out of this way.
All right. Whatever you want.
Thank you.
Terry, your little friend's here.
You busy?
Yeah, we're fully booked up. Just trying to keep in front.
Oh, there's something I want to run by you.
OK.
Another idea.
For pity's sake, Bob, can't you give it a rest?
Shall we nip to the park, love?
Yeah.
Give the grown-ups a chance to work on their conspiracy theories.
Do you want a coffee?
No. I reckon we could do something to the cars. Guarantee a result. What do you think?
Do you listen to a word I say?
Of course I do.
Well, why are you going on about revenge?
Oh, so you're prepared just to let him get away with it?
No. I'm just not allowing it to take over every waking moment.
Well, I wish I had the choice.
We've got to be sensible. Take our time, not make any mistakes.
So you're going to pull out, leave it to me?
No, I'm not saying that. I will help you, Bob. But it's got to be on my terms.
That's out of the question, I'm afraid. As you can imagine, the diary's fairly full for December the 25th.
Sure you could squeeze us in. But look, midday. I mean, it'd only take about an hour.
I have other commitments.
But Tom and I have our hearts set on it.
Wish I could help.
Peter, well, I'm sure we could conjure up a donation, something fairly generous to make up for the inconvenience.
That's very kind of you, but I'm afraid there's no way I can marry you on Christmas Day. If there's any other date you'd like to discuss...
And look, I don't want to seem as if I'm going over your head here.
But...
If you can't marry us, then I think I know someone who can.
I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, I didn't want to have to do this.
What?
Well, Bishop George, he's a long-time friend of the family, and I'm sure that he'd be happy to perform the ceremony. So I'll have him ring you at a specific time. And thank you for your help, Ashley.
Let's try the slide. You climb up and I'll catch you at the bottom.
Nah.
Seesaw?
Nah.
I know. How about the swing? You hold on tight and I'll push.
No, I'm scared.
You don't want to be here, do you?
No.
Darling. I'll always keep you safe.
Is he home? No. Hello, wait.
Well, that depends whether he's gone to the shop or some park in Houghton.
You really mustn't be so judgmental.
Has he sent you here?
I think you know me better than that.
It's just that I'm really not in the mood for one of your lectures right now.
Now, that's not fair.
Oh, I've got things to do. You can stay as long as you like.
Perdita, I'm just trying to help.
Help whom?
Grayson, of course. Whatever you think of me, I'm a mother, and I hate to see my son suffer.
Yeah?
I brought this for Samson. Christmas present.
It's 2 weeks away. Could have shoved it in the post.
Can't trust it this time of year.
Yeah, well, I'll see that he gets it.
Emily? You all right?
It's for you.
Hey, first Christmas.
It's not much.
I'll stick it under the tree.
He's not supposed to see.
Oh, that's okay. I don't believe in Father Christmas yet.
How are you?
Good. Aren't we? Eh?
Emily?
It's all right, I'm going.
No, I'm going to stick a kettle on there. Do you fancy one?
I don't mind if I do.
It's a betrayal.
I'm sure it seems that way to you.
Well, had it been some little legal secretary, I could have almost understood it.
It must be very humiliating.
Thank you.
Look, you knew what you were getting into when you signed up for this marriage.
And we've had a very loving and satisfying relationship.
For you, perhaps. But you don't seem to have been able to have held Grayson's attention.
You've always been jealous of me, haven't you?
Have I?
Resented the fact that he loves me as much as he loves you.
Well, he's got a very funny way of showing it.
What exactly are you doing here, Rosemary?
I'm trying to save you and my son from a lot of unnecessary heartache.
Well, it's a little late.
Look, what if you walked in the door right now, full of remorse, promising it'll never happen again? You've probably done that already, right?
Go on.
So, you decide to give him one more chance. That's not out of the question, is it?
I'm listening.
Yes, so everything is fine. Everything's okay for a week or so. You still have your doubts. But in fact, if you were completely honest with yourself, you've never trusted him since the first time it happened. And every time he walks out of this house, you wonder where he's going. I mean, if you can't learn to accept your husband exactly as he is, you're going to have to ask for a divorce. How much longer can you put up with him? Perhaps you'd be happier alone. So you will think about what I've said, for both our sakes.
For yours, you mean? You always did want him for yourself.
No, that's not true. But I've been honest with you about the fact that I'm slightly disappointed that you haven't managed to produce an heir. If you do love Grayson, perhaps you should set him free so that he'd have a chance with someone else.
as she's been giving you a hard time again.
Oh, nothing I can't handle.
You sure about that?
Look, we shouldn't be seen together.
Why not?
Because she might come back.
What about your husband?
Oh, I don't care if he sees us.
Why are you all so frightened of her?
Because she has this knack of making life difficult.
Have you never thought about repaying the compliment?
What do you mean?
You know her as well as anybody. There must be a way we can make things difficult for her.
Are you fishing for inside information?
All I'm saying is, we all have secrets. I was just wondering what hers is. And it might be in both our interests if people found out. See you round.
Dad,
Hmm.
can we do something?
Hey, I'm busy. What's wrong with telly?
When are you going to give me my lesson?
You are?
I missed school. You said you'd be teaching me from home.
Hmm? Yeah, not yet. It's holidays, isn't it? In the new year. Hey, hey!
You can have it back after my lesson.
Same again, please. I never got a chance to thank you properly. You're quite a hero. Don't mention it. He's just a colleague, in case you were wondering. I wasn't. Want some legal advice on a divorce, of all things. Of course, it's not my speciality, legally speaking, but he's a friend of a friend, so what can you do? I'm wittering, aren't I? It's none of my business who you're drinking with.
I'll bring these over, shall I?
Thanks.
OK. Say you laid a tenner on Drake's Manor at 16 to 1 in the 4:15. How much would you win?
Each way on the nose.
To win?
I'd probably go for spring chicken because I like the name.
Right. OK, £15 on spring chicken at 5 to 2 each way.
Can we do some maths that isn't based on horse racing, do you think?
Hmm? Yeah, OK, all right. Right, say you caught 4 carp. Now, your first one weighs £6. Your second one, double that. Third one, double, and so on. Now, what is the total weight of fish you caught that day?
What kind of bait?
Hmm?
What kind of bait?
Well, that doesn't matter, does it?
Could we try another subject?
Like what?
History.
Ah, no. Subject close to my heart. Who won the Grand National in 1973?
I'll go read a book instead.
Where are you going?
A couple of things to see to.
Bob, you mean?
Oh, won't be long.
Were you planning on leaving him watch that all day?
I'll do something with him when I get back.
He needs to spend time with his dad.
I know.
Why are you listening to him, Terry?
Because he needs someone.
And TJ doesn't.
Look, when I get back, we'll all go to Wharton and we'll have a tea.
He hardly likes to step out the front door. He keeps thinking something's going to happen to him.
I'll be as quick as I can.
You do know what Bob's doing is completely mad.
Well, just think what he could do if I left him to it. I won't be long, son.
Anyone home?
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
I have, you mean? You ain't staying.
Oh, come off it, Kelly. I've spent 300 quid there.
And?
Well, don't you think you should be a little bit grateful?
I am. And so should you be. You've just spent a delightful few hours in my company.
Well, I at least deserve a coffee.
All right. A quick one.
Great.
Coffee?
Hello? Paddy, This is Neil. Neil, this is Paddy, my wife.
Oh, were you hoping I wasn't going to be home?
Lou's at the top of the stairs.
Getting very brazen now, aren't we?
You're ridiculous. Neil's a client going through a divorce.
Oh, well, you should have a lot in common then.
You don't mean that. He's had one too many, so I was going to drive him home. Just tell him I'm outside waiting in the car.
How'd you get on?
It's all settled. We're getting married on Christmas Day in the village church.
You said yes.
Ashley? Oh, no. He said he was far too busy. He couldn't possibly hear of it.
And how did you swing it?
I don't let a little thing like that bother me. I telephoned my good friend, Bishop George, and he said he'd be delighted.
Is there anybody you don't know?
Worth knowing? Hardly.
Remind me not to get on the wrong side of you.
That is not possible. You and I are getting married on Christmas Day, and absolutely nothing's going to spoil it.
Your ex is giving me an hard time.
Not my problem anymore, I'm happy to say.
Well, what are we doing here?
We're being calm and methodical, like you said. Looking for a window of opportunity.
Dinner.
Wow.
You don't think it's a bit tight?
You look fantastic.
Oh, do us up at the back, will you?
Is that perfume, my boy?
It's nice, isn't it? Do you want to see me in the dress?
Do you want an honest answer?
Oh, thanks for all the presents.
Where's mine?
Don't be a pest, Jimmy.
You come down here wearing hardly anything but French perfume and you expect me to behave?
I just thought you'd like to see me in all the nice things you bought me.
No. I'd like to see you out of the nice things I bought you.
It's not really working, is it?
What do you mean?
I thought you was a gentleman. That you were going to treat me like a lady. That you admired me for my mind as much as anything else.
I do, Kelly. Really. But how long are we going to keep this up? It's doing my head in.
I'd like you to go now.
Kelly?
Sometimes I think you've got no respect for me at all.
I do, I swear it.
Then go. I will try and pretend none of this happened.
Kel?
Respect, Jimmy. Until you convince me that you feel it, I don't believe our relationship's got anywhere to go. Close the door behind you, eh?
I think I can see a red deer over here.
You're supposed to be watching the house.
Yeah, but what for?
Well, if I knew, we wouldn't be here, would we? That's it.
What?
As soon as they're all there, having the wedding breakfast, we'll let the tent down.
Somebody could get hurt.
I just want to ruin the day. Smash all the windows in the house, put laxative in the food, and let the tyres down on the wedding car. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud.
Hardly. Well, Bob, can we just go?
I noticed you didn't come up with any suggestions.
Actually, I've got a pretty good one. Take me home. Now.
I'm sorry you won't be performing the ceremony at Christmas.
Yes, the bishop has managed to squeeze us into his schedule.
Can't have been easy for him.
That's what Christian folk do, isn't it? Go out of their way to help one another, especially at this time of year.
I don't know what favour it is he owes you,
That's very cynical, Ashley.
but I don't owe you anything.
We weren't asking for much, and I think you'll find we would have been very grateful.
You see, I don't hold with the way people like you work. Whatever you can't bully your way into, you try and buy, not me, I'm afraid.
It's always people like you that end up with nothing.
Except a clear conscience.
Yeah, well, you can't buy or sell that, can you? can you find us a table?
Yes, darling.
You're spot on about me, Ashley. I'm the kind of person who'd do anything to get his own way. That's why I'm so successful, and I'm not losing any sleep.
I've got something for you.
Oh, hello. David Arden. Who's he?
Someone you should meet.
Why?
He handles all their private family matters. This secret you think we all have. Well, he knows Rosemary's.
What's in it for you?
Well, I want to get a shot of her just as much as you do. And I'd like to make her suffer. I think this should be just what we need.